First teaser trailer for House of the Dragon Season 2 dropped at Brazil's Comic-Con. I'm going to take a look at this one next. Hey everyone, it's the Outlaw John Rocha. How you doing? Hope you're doing well on this Monday, starting off your week. I know I'm excited to be jumping into this week. We're getting closer to Christmas, as you can see by the decorations here on the Outlaw Nation. But also it means a lot of stuff is starting to get previewed for 2024 and 2025. And one of the things that I'm really looking forward to is Season 2 of House of the Dragon. And of course, over the weekend at Brazil's Comic-Con, Warner Brothers and HBO released a teaser trailer for Season 2. This one's going to be a shorter season, 8 seasons. We're going to see the Greens versus the Blacks, of course, those who are in legion with King Aegon and those who are in legions with Queen Rhaenyra. So it's going to be an interesting battle as we go into the second season. I'm sure there'll be dragon fights galore, as well as battles galore, and a lot of blood and anger and frustration and political maneuvering and machinations and all kinds of stuff going on. Really loved House of the Dragon Season 1, so we have reviewed it on the channel, so I'm looking forward to diving into these episodes and looking forward to seeing what we're going to get here in this teaser trailer for Season 2 of House of the Dragon. Well, let's not waste any more time and take a look at this first teaser trailer for House of the Dragon here from HBO and Warner Brothers.
Errors were made in the hours following King Viserys' death.
Oh, wow.
The war be fought. Many will die.
Olivia Cooke, so good. Oh.
And the victor will eventually ascend the throne.
There is no war so hateful to the gods. There's a war between kin.
Wow. Look at the scope of this, man.
And no war so bloody as a war between dragons.
Wow. Wow. Oof. Just enough to get us excited, for sure. Just enough to get us ready for Season 2 here of House of the Dragon. We see Queen Rhaenyra, and we see her grieving the death of her son there in one of those shots in the trailer, certainly at Storm's End. Still very much with that face she had at the end of the first season. So she's still in that place of anger and frustration. We see Aegon the second sitting on the throne. Of course, he resisted the throne, but maybe he's getting more and more comfortable. He's got that blade with him. We see Otto Hightower and his forces getting more mobilized here. We see the beginning of the Dance of the Dragons as well, with people separating, and we see that clip or that line in the trailer where she says there's nothing worse than kin fighting kin. It's a bad thing to have in the world, and we see that echoing in how they're interacting with each other as well. Also, we see Kristen Cole here executing a Rhaenyra loyalist. Of course, Kristen apparently still upset that he got rejected in this whole thing with Rhaenyra, so still taking out his anger. We also get some shots of some new dragons up there, and what a lot of people are speculating is we're seeing that shot with that dragon flying above here, that gentleman we haven't seen yet in House of the Dragon. That's the character Adam of Hull, who's being played by Clinton Liberty. He'll be recruited by the Blacks there to join their side in this whole thing. And then we see Aemon. Oh, man, do we see Aemon just kind of angling, and you know he wants that throne. You know he's the strongest of the kids, a great swordsman. And certainly remember that dinner scene from last season where things could have been rectified and fixed, but in the end, Daemon is one of the people that instigated the separation here in the battle between the Greens and the Blacks, so to speak. We also see some snow scenes, so clearly the North is going to be involved in this. Cregan Stark will play a part in this season as well, and those shots, them marching through the snow, which I think is pretty cool. We also see Helena being attacked. Is this the scene where we see the beginning of the scene of where we see things happen to her children? So it could be interesting to have that in the show as well. And how much of that are they going to show for those of you who've read the book? We also see the Cargill twins going at each other, which we know is essentially a way to kind of hang a lantern on a civil war, is to have brother versus brother. they're twin versus twin in their defense because of their beliefs, one side or the other. Kind of mirroring Black Panther with Shuri and Okoye. One defending the throne, one wanting to take the usurper off the throne, so to speak. So you've got that battle going on here. And we see Bela riding her dragon and screaming her war cry. They're a top moon dancer. And so that's going to be so exciting to see what her role is going to be in this and how much of that are they going to show. And also the things when you look at this, it is based on the source material, but how much are they going to kind of take license with the source material like they did last season? How much are they going to add here or flesh out a little bit more or maybe cut? I'm going to be real curious to see how this all goes down. And of course, we're going to have back and forth. We're going to have some new characters pop in. We're going to have some old grudges resurface. We're going to have some switching of sides here. So we're seeing all of that in the trailer here. And maybe, and clearly dragon versus dragon. So that's going to be a hell of a thing. So maybe this is why it's only 8 episodes. Could have been budget, could have been, the writers or actor strike, writer strike, whatever. But it could also be, like how much it costs to put Dragon versus Dragon. So maybe they cut it down to 8 episodes to save money on that end. So, but either way, great teaser trailer to get you excited, just enough to get you excited of what's to come. Certainly enough there for the people who've read the books and know what happens here and the stories, and the people who enjoyed the first season to see a lot of these characters coming back and see their positions and what they're going to be doing here in season 2, and introducing some newer characters that are going to be popping in for this season as well. So just a lot. Plus the cinematography, the direction, the scope of this thing, the places we're going, the brutality, the fierceness, all of it there, as well as the drama, the familial drama that is going to be going on throughout this season as well. Well, what'd you think? Did you like it? Did it work for you? Have you been enjoying it? Have you rewatched it a few times now since it came out yesterday? Let me know down in the comments section below. Hit a like on this video, share it on your social media, and of course, as with anything else, please subscribe to the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you see when we're dropping all the content we do here on the Outlaw Nation channel. Try to get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't think I'm going to make it, but any new subscribers is great as we march towards that goal of 50,000 subscribers and eventually 100,000 subscribers here on the channel. Would love for you all to come aboard. All right, we'll look for season 2 of House of the Dragon coming out on Max in the summer of 2024, and I'll talk to you next time with another brand new reaction video here on the Outlaw Nation.